Peace, family, peace and love. I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. I've been having a pretty good Tuesday. It's been pretty good. It's been all right. Okay, one person has joined in. All right, so I want to talk to you guys about snagging a Sagittarius, the elusive Sagittarius. I'm going to give you the secrets on how to snag a Sag. So maybe you're interested in a Sag, or maybe you're married to a Sag, maybe you're dating a Sag, and maybe you wanted to get a little bit more insight on how to, if you aren't already involved with this person, maybe to just let them know that you're interested or something along that lines. And because a lot of people have been asking me questions, because I am a Sag, so I get questions from people like, okay, well, how do I approach this person, or what do I need to say? Or maybe they don't quite understand the Sag that they're talking to, or dating, or interested in. So just for a little bit of insight. So I have a few pointers for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I have some pointers. It's more than 4, but I just felt like counting to the number 4. But yeah, so the first thing I'm going to say of how to snag your dream Sagittarius is that you should have experiences with them. Sag really loves experiencing new things, and Sag values experience over material. So maybe you have been approaching this person in a way that you have maybe been buying them gifts, or maybe you've been doing things like trying to lavish material on your Sag versus spending time with them. That's not what Sagittarius cares about. Sagittarius is a playful sign. It's a very adventurous sign. So Sag really values the adventure in life. So instead of worrying more about spending money on your Sagittarius, think more along the lines of what you can do to share a new experience with your Sag. Maybe it's something that they've never done before, and they've hinted at, well, man, if I had the money to do this, or if I could do that, or if I could do this, or I could. So take those pointers, take those things that they're putting out there, and take them, bring them in, and say, okay, well, I'm going to show this Sag that I'm really serious about them, and I'm really wanting to, put myself out there. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is show them how to get there. Show them how to get there. Okay, let me explain this. Okay, so Sagittarius is a big dreamer. Sagittarius is a very, it sees the big picture. And a lot of times Sag has big picture type dreams and wants to do big picture type things. And a lot of times people that don't understand that end up telling Sag, that's impossible. Girl, that's just not, it's not, how you gonna do this? What you gonna do about that? What about this? That's what they're used to people saying. Versus someone saying, this is how to get to that particular thing. So instead of with Sagittarius, if it's somebody that you're interested in, maybe you don't understand why they want to do something, or why they're choosing a certain career, or why they're choosing a certain home, or wanting to move to a new city, or do something different and new. And you just don't get it, and it's really making you rack your brain like, okay, well, I love this person, I really love them, I want to be with them, but why are they doing this? So if it doesn't make sense to you, maybe you're the organizational piece for that Sag. Maybe you're the person that's supposed to show them exactly how to get from point A to point B. So instead of, making them feel as though they aren't, making them feel as though their dream is too big, maybe you can be the person to show them how to get there. Maybe you're good at organizing. Maybe you're good at really, planning things and seeing the small piece. Because remember, Sag is big picture. Sag sees big picture. So if you're that person that knows how to look at the little things and, dot the I's and cross the T's, that's how you get through to the Sag. That's how you do it. You show them how to get there. You show them how to do it. Don't talk down. Don't make their dreams seem invalid, if you understand what I'm saying. Or whatever the Sag wants to do. If they want to move, if they want to apply for a different job, maybe you don't understand a job change that they're wanting to do. That's how you connect. Okay, so show them how to get there. That was the second thing. Number 3 is remain flexible. And I'm gonna have to charge my phone because it's about to die, and I don't want this video to end because I'm really flowing right now. Okay, so remain flexible. Sagittarius needs a person who is not afraid of, changes. Because remember, Sagittarius is a sign that that values experiences. So Sag wants to experience things. So because of that, there's going to be a lot of different changes. There's going to be evolution. It's constantly going to be evolution in your relationship with that Sag. I'm going to say that again. There's constantly going to be evolution in your relationship with that Sag. It's never going to stop. Ever. And if you don't like that aspect of Sagittarius, don't get with one. Don't go into a relationship with the Sag thinking that you can change them, because like the song that's playing right now, it's perfect. Sorry, you can't, because Sag is Sag, and you should want to be with the person because of who they are, not because of who you want them to be. And with that, let me stick my phone in the charger. Okay, sorry, I was about to die. Okay. Alright, so let me see if I can set it back up real quick, Okay. It's being weird. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to hold it. This is getting weird to me now. Okay, so remain flexible with your Sag, because change is constantly gonna be happening. So pretty much expect that. But that should be something that brings you two together, because of the fact that if you're attracted to a Sag, then you must be attracted to that as well. So yeah. Okay, the 4th thing is no manipulation. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth losing the attention if you're not with the Sagittarius already. It's not worth losing the attention. Or if you're with the Sagittarius, if you're dating a Sag, or if you're married to a Sag, it's not worth losing your relationship, because Sag is very loyal and it values loyalty. So if you're playing like mind games or thinking you're going to play a mind game with a Sag, don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay? Unless you really just don't value the relationship enough to want to make sure that, it ain't no issues. So yeah, no manipulation. Don't ever try to manipulate a Sag. Because with the Sag, Sag is a forgiving type sign, but at the same time, Sag is like, it's there in your mind. You know what I'm saying? So just don't do it. Just don't do it. The 5th thing, take their passions seriously. Take the passions of a Sagittarius very seriously, because of the fact that for a Sagittarius, because of the fact that experience is so vital to Sag, their passions and things that excite them are things that they want their partner to also, you know, have a respect for as well. That's not saying you have to love everything that your Sagittarius loves, but you at least need to show some interest in those things. So if you're interested in a Sag, be interested in the things that the Sag is interested in. Do you get it? So yeah, just take interest in some of those things as well. Because if you're interested in it, chances are it will get the attention of the Sag that you're interested in. Ha. So yeah, take their passions seriously. The next thing would be to, okay, this is if you're interested in the Sagittarius that maybe, or not, I won't even say that you're interested in. If you know a Sagittarius that may be in a spot where they're kind of low energy or they're going through some things, help them to find silver linings, because Sag is a very optimistic sign. Sag feeds on optimism. Like that's what fuels it to, you know, to want to go and experience different things. So definitely help them to find silver linings. If one of your friends or somebody that you care about or love, that is Sag, is experiencing like a low point, you got to kind of help them to find the optimism if they ever lose it, because the saddest thing in the world is knowing a Sagittarius that has lost that zeal to want to go and to explore and to you know, kind of go after whatever their own adventure in life is, depending on their purpose. But yeah, so help them to find silver linings. The next thing is laugh. Oh my God, you cannot be afraid to take a joke or to pass jokes. You know, you gotta have kind of like thick skin to like a Sag, like, or to be with a Sag for a long period of time. You have to, like, you can't be very, very sensitive. I'm not saying you can't be sensitive, but you can't be super sensitive if you're talking about a long-term relationship with the Sag, because Sag is very blunt. Sag speaks its mind. It's pretty direct. So if there's somebody that you're interested in, this really hot guy or this really cute girl that is a Sag, but you know that, you know, you tend to take things personally, you know, or you tend to, you know, you can't really, you know, your friends may have told you can't really take a joke. So if you know that about yourself, really think hard about that relationship that you think you want with the Sagittarius, because of the fact that, you know, you really got to have some thicker skin. But next, and the last thing that I have for snagging your Sag, your dream guy or gal, the last bit of advice that I have if you're wanting to snag a Sagittarius is to reward their loyalty. Okay, so if you are interested in a Sag or dating a Sag, or maybe you're married to one right now, the worst thing that you can do is not notice the loyalty of Sagittarius, because Sag is a really loyal sign. It's one of the most loyal signs. And like I said, you ain't been loved until you've been loved by a Sag. Like, that's real. So when you're with them, it's a good idea to show them you appreciate them. And the amount of loyalty that they have. Now, I'm not saying that every Sag is perfect as far as issues of infidelity don't exist. But if there's a reason, I can guarantee you this. If that exists with Sagittarius, I'm telling you, there's got to be, the list that I just gave y'all, something is missing up in there. Something is missing up in there. Because if every one of those points that I just get, there's no reason why you know, that type of behavior would happen. I'm being real. I'm being real. So yeah, reward their loyalty is the last thing that I have. But I'm pretty much guaranteeing you that if you take into account those things that I just listed, that you will get the attention of that particular Sagittarius that you're interested in. And once you do, just shoot your girl a shout out, a thank you, because I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident. All right. I hope you guys have a great night. All right. Peace.